Welcome to another DC audio video. As you can see here, we have a monster amplifier. This is a DC audio 9.0. It is capable of making over 9,000 watts at 1 ohm on a 12 volt system, or over 11,000 watts at 1 ohm on an 18 volt system. When you're looking at an amplifier like this, do your research. Make sure you have a place to mount something like this, as well as an electrical system to back it up. This thing will draw some serious amounts of current. And to handle that current, over here you can see it has triple inputs for power, triple inputs for ground, all 0 gauge. So those are all very important to use all of those. In the center block here, there is the remote turn on lead. This amplifier also comes with a fan. The fan is in the back of the case, so make sure this thing also has room to breathe. You're going to want that fan to work. On this side of the amplifier, we have our low-level inputs, also known as RCA right there. No high-level inputs on this guy. We have a pass-through, so there's another set of RCAs there for the output if you need to pass the signal through to go into another amplifier. We have our power and our protect LEDs right next to those, just status indicators, let you know what's going on with the amplifier. There is the gain knob, anywhere from 0.2 to 6 volts of input on this guy. The subsonic filter and the bass boost comes after that. And then there's the remote jack right there for hooking up this wire. Now what this guy is, it's going to go to the bass control up front, which is this guy. Now you'll notice on this one there is a power LED, and so LEDs on, LEDs off, amps off. The great thing about this, turn it up, more bass. Turn it down, less. Everything, everything's recorded slightly different, so some tracks may have a lot of bass, some may not have enough. So this gives you a lot of control there. Something else you'll notice on this one, no clipping indicator on this guy. And the reason that is an amplifier like this, you're not going to want to rely on a clipping indicator. What you're going to want to do is set this up with an O-scope. If you got an O-scope, great. Your buddy's got an O-scope, no. Find a shop that has an O-scope. It's really important that when this thing goes in there, you don't just set it up by ear or something like that. Get an O-scope, do it right. When you have something like this, you just don't want to make any mistakes. It could be damaging to the amplifier, it could be damaging to your subwoofers, it could be damaging to your car. So make sure that you take all the proper steps to installing it correctly. That way it doesn't end up a mess for you. Anyways, after that on this side, we also have a low pass filter, the phase control, and then there is the master-slave circuit over there. Now what that is for linking amplifiers. This is a linkable lamp, so if need be, if this isn't enough power for you, get 2 of them, strap them together. On a 12 volt system, you're looking at over 18,000 watts. On an 18 volt system, you're looking at over 22,000 watts of power. That is a lot of power. But it's capable of doing it, and I know there's some people out there that can use that kind of power. So here it is. That being said, also when you link those amplifiers, the master controls will control both your amplifiers, which is fantastic. If you do have a system that requires this kind of power, you're either going to have something like this, or you're going to have a bunch of smaller amps. And if you have a lot of smaller amps, it's a whole lot of gains and bass controls and everything else that you have to set up, to make sure that they're all working exactly the same. It makes it very difficult. The setup process takes a lot of time, and if anything gets knocked out slightly, then you got to go through it all again to set it all up. Something like this, you got 2 amps, you got 1 set of controls, and everything's good to go. Plus that bass control knob that gets mounted up front, that controls all of your power. Instead of having 15 to 20 small amps with all, it's impossible to go that way. So anyways, also because there's triple inputs on that side for the powers and triples for the grounds, we move the speaker termination on this side. Most of the other amps are all with the power, but on this one it's on this side. We have 2 positives and 2 negatives, and again there's multiple ones there just to make it easier to hook up multiple wires. You're not trying to shove a bunch of wires into the same lugs. But anyways, yeah, that's this amplifier. Lots and lots of power, lots of fun to play with, that's for sure. So for all you serious ground pounders, I mean this guy we built just for you. Anyways, for more of the technical information, go to the website www.dcaudio.us. There's lots more information there. If you like what you see, you think you could use one of these, maybe your systems can use 2 of them, who knows. Click on the contacts tab, put in your information, find a local dealer, hit them up, tell them you're interested in maybe some 9.0s. But anyways, yeah, that's the video on the 9.0. Thanks for watching.